Hi, welcome back. Bindu Dhyan helps in correcting wrong path if anyone is studying. Especially for students, when they are studying, they will have a lot of distractions and tend to get distracted easily, forgetting the path what they have to travel. 4 stages of a person are childhood, youth, manhood and old age. Balya, Kumara, Yavana and Vruddhapya. During the childhood, one has to receive all the values, morals, ethics to lead one's life happily ever after. One must receive the importance of integrity, values and ethics while transforming from childhood to the adulthood and to the manhood, so beyond. This is important to become a good citizen of this world. Childhood is the age when one learns to pave the way for his future. If the guidance is proper, he becomes a good citizen. Otherwise, he will be a menace to the society. And the contribution comes from the parents, the teacher, and the society, the friends, circle, environment, everything. And when one becomes an adult, enters the adulthood, so there will be less strings of control. So he is a full-grown citizen, full-grown person, and he can take the decisions for himself. So he became a mature person. So he's not an immature person or he's not kiddish anymore. So if Bindu Dhyan or the meditation is imparted from the childhood onwards, the person is likely to lead a great life in his life. He will be a self-controlled person. He will not easily fall into the trap of anything and he can manage the things well. Bindu Dhyan is for anyone and everyone. So one needs concentration. That's all what the Bindu Dhyan is all about. You focus on one thing that is most important to you. Be in the present moment. So that's all about the Bindu Dhyan. So it's a quick meditation to get you focused and you make it a routine. You make it a part of your life for your success all the time. Lot of books, materials on meditation, inspirational speeches are available and one resort to reading, watching these and ends up in leaving them soon due to the complexity of their nature and not driving their self-interest. If something is simple and easy to follow, you'd like to follow and you'd like to tell others also, canvas others also to follow for their benefit as well as you got benefited by yourself. If one moves by the wind, it doesn't reach one's destination. He will go somewhere. If you don't know where to go, you will go somewhere. Here the point is, we all have one or the other direction set by ourselves or by someone else. We need Disa, direction and nirdesha, guidelines to achieve anything in life. Right? So these things may be set by yourself or by someone else. It's all for the good only, unless the mentors have a different intention or different motive. The student life is most important part of one's life. From 5 years to 15 years of basic education and graduation for 4 years or 10 years beyond that. These 20 years or 22 years of life is most important thing that sets the future of one person. The learning during this period supposed to happen without any diversions, without any pullings or other environmental conditions. It's everyone's responsibility. The parents first, the teachers or the gurus comes next, and the society environment also plays an important role. They all must help, guide and orient the student life or the teenage life. This is the most energetic part of one's life. The flower is blossoming and this is the most tempting age as well. The energies must be properly routed for the desired results to become a successful person and responsible citizen. That's the most important thing. Bindu Dhyan for students or anyone is simple and doesn't involve any procedures or programs. It tells you to focus on the red dot, red object for quick 4 minutes. Do it once in the morning, once before hitting the bed, and if need, when most disturbed, that time switch to the Bindu Dhyan once for 4 minutes. You can practice for more, but you are going to achieve the desired results. Doing Bindu Dhyan for 4 minutes, it will filter the most important things that are required for you. So that is the education. So what you have to read, what you have to succeed in your life. So the focus comes on to that, and anything else can be done later. The watching television, entertainment, or playing with the friends, they can happen later. Students, you have a long way to go. When you are required to do the learning. Everyone helps you. Students, get focused on the learning. You have a long way to go. And definitely you are one of the blessed kids where your parents supports in all the ways for your learning, education, dedicated room maybe, or the facilities, all the features. Your parents, guardians, or the governments are providing all the books, gadgets that you may require, and the environment for you to study. So when all these facilities are provided, use them. Never misutilize. Do not misuse that facilities. You are going to regret if you misuse any of these facilities that you are provided. There is a time for everything, and when you are required to study, study well. When you are required to study, study well. There is an age and time for anything and everything. Think twice or more when you are doing anything. Is this helping me? Is this part of my education or my learning process? If so, then do it. At the max in a day, if you dedicate 8 hours of time on the education, on the studies, that is more than enough. These 8 hours of study has to be without any distractions. When you hold the book like this for reading or sit before the system for online education, if you focus that 8 hours on what you are doing, that's going to give the enough results, good results. But if your mind is hovering on something else, even if you sit for 16 hours before the book or before the system, it's not going to give you the desired results. Nothing will get into your brain. So the learning doesn't happen. Maybe some television show that is being played in the next room by your parents, or your friends are chatting on the gadgets, social network, or someone is calling you. Because nowadays kids are having a more freedom to have the gadgets, the phones with them. But these are all the distractions. Parents feel proud to provide their kids with all these facilities. But check your kids if they are using them or misusing them. And students, never lie to your parents or the guardians who are looking after you, who are providing everything what you needed at this point of time, for the moment, for the purpose that is dictated to you. Some incidents generally happens with the students. If someone is around or coming to your room or moving around, then they will get into the book seriously or watch the system and pretend doing something. And when they move away, then they will be back to what they are doing. Something hiding in the books, some entertainment thing. Everything other than the education is nothing but an entertainment. Or another incident. They are watching something on the system or the mobile, and when someone comes, they will flip the screens. So this is all pretension. And someone says to their parents or the guardians that I am going to my friend's home or to the college for the extra class. But they want to go somewhere. They want some freedom. They want to move somewhere. They want to go to the party. But they lie with the parents. Why you are lying? Say the truth. Live up to the truth. This is the age. These lies are going to corrupt your life. And the media is also showing a rogue, a villain as a hero. That is our unfortunate thing. That is giving different vibrations on the youth. whatever you are doing other than this study, you're pretending something. You're watching something in the mobile or the system, or you're playing some game, PUBG or something else, or you're browsing something which is not related to your education, is a distraction. It is taking away your time. Understand, students, speak truth. Live up to the truth. Don't tell lies. You are lying to yourself. That is self-destruction. You are destroying yourself. The time is the most important thing in one's life. You can't get to yesterday. It's gone. Gone is gone. What is today, that is in your hand, is yours. The future, you don't know what's going to happen. So, at this point of a time, what is important to you is all that matters. So, 2 years of education or 4 years of education, or you need to appear for some entrance examination to test your skills, to get admission into some college at the end of your education. So focus on that. Get well in that. Success is all that matters. You need not be a topper, but you should be a successful person. The distractions for the students is all that cages. Now with more options available, more screens available, if you look this way, this is a screen. If you look this way, this is a screen. So if you look into a gadget, that is a screen. If you're talking to your friend, that is a screen. Means every environment, every scenario is a screen. So limit those screens. That's going to give enough time for your main screen. So multiple screens, multiplex is the problem. So you understand. So you select the important screen that you need to focus, where you need to be, and focus on that. Really, if you have so many thoughts flowing in and you are not able to concentrate, focus, I am talking all in the context of current, what you need to focus. Be in the present moment. Thoughts come in and go. You cannot stop. No one can stop. But Bindu Dhyan helps you in controlling those thoughts. Make wish list of all your thoughts and wishes. Write a storyline for all the wishes and thoughts. Why you got that wish? Why you got that thought? And do you really want that thought to be fulfilled? We dream, we fantasize a lot, but all are not practical, all are not important, but they come in and go. At this point of a time, writing a storylines for all the wishes, all the thoughts is going to help you. Document the thoughts, segregate them into the trash option or the production option. Production means fruitful or useful thought. Now, tag all the ideas as trash or useful and put them into the respective buckets. Now, put all the trash ideas into the trash bucket and useful ideas to the production bucket, useful bucket. Now, you got the two buckets and definitely both buckets will be full. Okay? Now, coming to the trash bucket. In the first phase, you have to empty that. Okay? You have decided that idea, that thought, that wish is a trash. Then don't take much time to delete that forever. Emptying that trash bucket should be done immediately. Now coming to the production bucket. So this is full of thoughts. Okay? Now you cannot attend at a time all the thoughts. Maybe one or two you can attend. So you got say list of maybe 100 thoughts. Now you need to prioritize the thoughts. You need everything. So coming to the production bucket, you have so many thoughts like the stories may contain like I want to help a friend, I have to collect something from my friend, I had to go to my friend and I had to collect something, I want to do something, I want to play this game, or I want to watch my favorite television show or something like that. I told you earlier, be productive for 8 hours in a day. That is without any distractions. So this categorization, this prioritization of the thoughts that are there in this production bucket is going to be helpful to you. So give a numbering and pick the 3 thoughts that's going to help you in current learning or the education. The remaining, you keep it in the bucket. They are not required at this point of a time. Give a different priority. So lower on the list. So keep the most important thing on the top, priority 1. That way, the priority 2, priority 3. So priority 1 could be spending 8 hours quality time without any distraction in learning. Priority 2, keep fit. 2, proper walking or some exercise or some play. 3, eat well. Eat right and eat well. So like this, these 3 could be your best priorities. For the remaining, you want to visit them in a day or in a week. Allot the time where you get bored. So half an hour slot or 1 hour slot so that you can address them. But not the productive time. When you wake up in the morning, the most productive time is when you wake up in the morning after refreshing, get on to the study. That's the most productive time. Maybe in the afternoons you feel drowsy after lunch or after the dinner. That time you pick one or the other things which are put in the production bucket. But you devote a time. Time is important. Time is sliced. Slice the time. Make a timetable for all the activities and fulfill them. The better way you make a time strategy, slicing of your time, allotting the time for each and every activity, the more successful you will be. I want to tell an example. There is a house, the roof is broken, has some cracks and some punctures, and when it rains, what happens? The water gets in through all the holes, through all the cracks and crevices. The house is inundated and flooded. You get wet. To control that, to avoid that problem of inundating, the water getting into the room, what you do? You close all the holes. You patch all the cracks, crevices, so that the water doesn't come in. If required, you will go for the complete waterproofing of the roof, so that the water doesn't get in. Okay, now I want to apply the same analogy to you. The thoughts pour in from so many sources, right? The social media itself is enough. When you have tens of friends, hundreds of friends, lot of thoughts put in, lot of messages, and every message is going to have some impact on you, some emotion on you. So you want to react emotionally, which is not required, but you want to react, overreact or underreact. So these are the thoughts and the environment where you are there, your parents, your siblings. So they are going to influence you, and the friends, when you move out and physically meet the friends, they are going to influence you, and the college environment, there also you get the influences. All the thoughts come in when you sit for study, when you start reading, when you are ready for learning something online. So this is the point. You should stop. You should control all the gaps so that your roof doesn't give a provision or a chance for the thoughts to enter in. So you have one thing to focus and focus on that. So you have to do the waterproofing or thought proofing that is required, that is achievable through Bindu Dhyan. Before beginning of your day's studies, just focus on the red dot and do Bindu Dhyan for 4 minutes. This is a kind of a retrospective. So the prime thing or the important thing that you should get onto the focus. The remaining all should get absorbed in the black screen. The red dot, the burning topic or the most important topic in your life should be surfacing, which you should pick. Okay, then you continue studying. And whenever you get more thoughts flowing, maybe in an hour or so, you will definitely get inundated with thoughts again. That time you focus again for 4 minutes. And this can be done while sitting before the system or go for a walk. Just visualize the red dot or look for a red round object Anywhere near your home, just focus on that. Gaze that red dot to come to the present. Thoughts that are distracting, they are not useful in any way at this point of a time. This is the thing you should notice. This is the thing you should understand and keep moving on your studies. One thing I want to tell you, once you set your goal and focus on it, then nothing else should matter you or become an important thing to you. Everything can be replayed. Everything can be replayed. If you are missing some great event or show on the TV, just think that 2 hours or 4 hours are most important to you now to focus on your goal or these studies. TV is there yesterday, today and tomorrow. You can replay anything in life, but not time. So time doesn't come, it flies away. You need to fly with the time, right? If you want to read something, learn something, or attend some webinar that is most important to you, that is related to your education, do it now, attend that. Never postpone the useful things in your life. Tomorrow or the later time can be utilized for different useful thoughts, different productive purpose. So never postpone anything in your life, right? Except the things which are not prioritized when you were a kid. Say you had some homework to do and remember those kindergarten days, or ask your mom. She will help you in recollecting those things. How you were on it as a first task for many reasons. Just to follow what your teacher said, speak truth, to impress your teacher, are afraid of the teacher's remarks or some punishments. But you are on the task, right? This is 99.99% of the students will do it, must have done it. But when you grow older, what happens? You do not follow 100% what is told, and you try to use your intelligence to escape and explore options to tell lies. So the truth factor fades away, the lying factor comes in. So this is not something good. So you are mature now, so you have to be more diligent and be more purposeful and productive and oriented towards your goals. Practice Bindu Dhyan and get oriented towards your goals. Wish you all the best. Thank you.